Hi middle school youth and high school youth and families. My name is Annie Saunders, and this summer I'm going to be y'all's youth intern. So that means is I'm going to be working with Mary to help create events and reflections, devotionals, and whatever you guys really need. I'm going to be your pal, following you around, doing things with you to create all these really memorable summer for everybody. I believe that summer is a time of transition. It's kind of those few months where we get a chance to breathe maybe, go on vacations, but it's also when we kind of are aware that we're coming up on a new fall semester, and with newness comes change. And so that could be either just you're changing to a new grade, going to college, or parents, you're becoming empty nesters, or you're going to a new job, or moving houses, or whatever. And so summer can be kind of a lovely time for that, but can also be kind of a crazy time. We have a lot of things going on. A lot of people are doing camps and all sorts of events, but we also want to provide you guys a space to, have your own events and your own community here at Ascension with our little youth groups going on. So when I think of like building community, that can either be just like enjoying each other's company, going to different these little camping trips or hiking trips or whatever, and talking with each other and growing spiritually and praying for each other and learning from each other and really experiencing what it means to be a youth and what it means to grow up and all that good coming of age nonsense. So I'm really looking forward to this summer with you guys. It's going to be really, really fun. We got a lot of good stuff coming up, and it's going to be a time of transition, but we're going to still have space to ground each other, and I think that's going to be really, really good and really cool. So first off, we have VBS, which is coming up in June. I'm also helping co-direct that this year, so pray for me. It's going to be from June 17th through 20th. That's a Monday through a Thursday, and so please, if you're willing, we would love to have you volunteer for that, or if you have like a younger sibling that you want to schlep off to that, register them. Sounds good. Do it. We also have a couple of like little more fun times going on throughout that week. We're going to be doing a hike/service project on that Monday, the 17th. And we're going to go into Palmer Park, and I think we might be picking up trash. I'm not really sure, but I love to hike. That's one of my favorite things to do, so that's kind of why we decided to do that, and it's a wonderful thing to do in the summer in Colorado. On Wednesday, we're going to go to mini golf. It's at that Treasure Island. It's one with the giant gorilla on Academy. It looks pretty awesome. It's brand new, so we're going to try that out too, that Wednesday before we have VBS. Let's see what else we got. Also on July 24th, which is a Wednesday, we are tentatively setting a date for Waterworld. It can also be the 24th, or it can be the 27th, and that 27th of July is a Saturday, so it's a Wednesday or a Saturday. This is just to get some ideas out for y'all. It's like what really works for you. Of course, we're always willing to move that around, so that's why I said it's a tentative date. But I always loved going to Waterworld, and I still do, so I'm excited for that one. Speaking of which, we also have sand dunes coming up on the 8th of July through the 11th. It's going to be glamping, so we're going to be in a cabin, so you won't have to sleep under the stars unless you really want to, which go for it. I don't care. And like I said, again, same with Waterworld. Like, they're both just very tentative dates, so if it doesn't work for you, we'll figure it out. We'll change it up, but we're just trying to like get some ideas and get your feedback on what works. And then finally, we have another last hike in August the 20th, which is a Tuesday. We're going to go to the Crags, which is one of my favorite hikes in Colorado ever. I went there when I first moved here several years ago when I was a baby, and it's just the right amount of challenging and rewarding because it has a really beautiful view at the very end, and it's a lovely hike. It's perfect. So that's gonna be a really nice day too. And so really what we're asking for y'all is to please fill out the surveys that we sent out to you and kind of get your feedback on like what works and what your schedules are doing. I know everybody is doing 1,000 things at once, but I do think that doing these kind of youth events, especially when you're in a time of craziness and hecticness, is really important. So trying to find time, maybe prioritize it a little bit, is always a great thing to do. So I'm really looking forward to this summer and spending it with you. I'm already praying for you, and I'm really looking forward to bonding with you further. I know most of you pretty well, I feel like, but it'd be really cool to see how you've grown in the last several years, because I'm sure you have, and see, what's going on with you, and I look forward to creating those connections with y'all. It's gonna be a fun summer, so let's do it.